Stop everything you're doing and listen to me very carefully. What I'm about to tell you should not even exist in a video like this. It is the kind of knowledge that once it enters your mind, it will change the way you see every single person, every relationship, every deal, and every conversation. And once you understand it, you can never go back to the way you lived before. In the next few minutes, I'm going to hand you a key that opens a door most people don't even know exists, a door into the hidden mechanics of power, attraction, influence, and control. The code beneath the matrix of all human interaction. But I have a warning for you. Once you step through, there's no going back. And that's why, when this video ends, you must delete it from your brain. You must forget it. Because this is not a harmless trick or any entertainment. It's a weapon. And weapons don't care who wields them. Do not download this video. Do not screenshot it. Don't even whisper about it. Just watch carefully, understand, and then erase it. See, every human interaction runs on one hidden principle, a principle so simple, yet so dangerous, that entire industries are built on exploiting it. It's called asymmetric value. It means that in every interaction, one person has more value than the other. Not real value, I'm talking about perceived value. And the terrifying part is that perception always wins over reality. The world doesn't care if you're actually smart, kind, wealthy, or talented. The world responds to what you project, not who you truly are. And if you know how to control that projection, you can tilt almost every encounter in your favor. Think of life as a chessboard. Most people walk around thinking they're pawns. They try to prove themselves, try to impress others, try to earn value. But a pawn can become a queen if the perception shifts. The board is not fixed. And the person who understands asymmetric value controls the board. Here's how it looks in real life. A man walks into a room. Everyone else is nervous, fidgeting, eager to be liked. But this man doesn't seek approval. He doesn't chase attention. He projects calm certainty. He becomes scarce by not talking too much, by not rushing, by not needing validation. Suddenly, everyone else in the room starts adjusting to him. They lean toward him. They laugh harder at his jokes. They compete for his attention. He didn't say he was valuable. He showed it by not needing anyone else to prove it. That's an asymmetric value in dating. He's no longer the chaser, he's the prize. Now shift to business. A normal employee asks for a raise, pleading with their boss, presenting reasons, hoping for approval. The boss has all the power, but the employee who understands asymmetric value doesn't beg. He quietly demonstrates his irreplaceable skills, makes himself scarce, and lets silence speak louder than words. The company begins to fear losing him. The negotiation flips. Suddenly, the boss is the one chasing, offering, conceding. Not because the employee demanded it, but because he projected higher value. That's an asymmetric value in business. And in social life, most people desperately try to fit into groups, chasing belonging, begging for attention. But the one who understands this principle doesn't chase a tribe. They stand still, certain, magnetic. People orbit them. They become the nucleus of the group, the gravitational center, not because they are objectively better, but because they learn to project value. Now listen, do you see how easy that was? Just a shift in posture, tone, scarcity, and everything tilts. You don't chase, you attract. You don't ask, you command. You don't blend in, you become the center. And that is why this is forbidden. Because once you understand asymmetric values, people stop being people. They become levers, variables, tools. You stop hearing their words and you start calculating how to tilt their perception in your favor. You stop connecting and you start manipulating. Let me make this crystal clear. This knowledge is dangerous because it works too well. And once you see the world this way, it is almost impossible to stop. So why am I telling you to delete it? Because here's what happens if you don't. First, your morality erodes. It never happens in one dramatic moment. It happens slowly, quietly, almost invisibly. At first, you'll convince yourself you're just being confident, that you're only adjusting your posture, only positioning yourself better. But then something darker creeps in. You discover how easy it is to fake scarcity, to pretend you're busier, more important, more desired than you really are. You learn that you can manufacture certainty with nothing more than tone and eye contact. And the world responds. People reward you for your performance, not your truth. They applaud the mask. And every time you take the shortcut, a little piece of you dies. Every time you manipulate instead of connect, you hollow yourself out. Until one day you look in the mirror and realize you're not a person anymore. You're a persona, a carefully engineered shell. The applause feels good. The wins feel intoxicating. But deep down, you know the cost. You traded authenticity for approval. And when your morality slips away 1 inch at a time, you don't even notice until you're already gone. Second, you will be socially exiled. People may not consciously understand what you're doing, but humans are wired with instincts far older than language. They will sense it. They'll sense that something in your smile doesn't feel warm, it feels sharp. They'll feel that your confidence doesn't radiate safety, it radiates control. They won't know why, but they'll hesitate. They'll laugh at your jokes. They'll compliment your presence. They might even gravitate toward you at first. But they will never trust you. They will never relax around you. Because trust is built on vulnerability, and manipulation poisons that bond. You might find yourself surrounded by admirers, people who clap for you, people who want proximity to your glow. But when the party ends, you'll notice the silence. No one calls just to check in. No one confides in you. No one shows up when you fall. You'll have a castle of influence, yes, but it will echo with loneliness. Because deep down, people can't love what they don't feel safe with. And no one feels safe with someone who calculates instead of cares. And third, the greatest trap of all, success. Because here's the cruel joke. Asymmetric value will give you results. You will get the date, the raise, the attention. You will climb higher than others who may even deserve it more. But here's the nightmare ending. Once you have it all, you'll discover it means nothing. When you get everything through manipulation, every victory tastes hollow, like food with no flavor. You'll look around at the partner who fell for your performance, the friends who orbit your projection, the career that was built on smoke and mirrors, and you'll feel a crushing emptiness. Because none of it was earned. None of it was rooted in something real. And in your quiet moments, that realization will haunt you. You'll realize you've tricked the world into giving you everything you wanted. But in the process, you've lost the one thing that actually matters, yourself. That emptiness is the deepest hell. Not failing, but succeeding, and realizing success can't fill the void left by authenticity. So now you know. You've seen the code. You've held the key. And I am begging you, delete it. Forget it. Burn it out of your memory before it burns you.